Developing unwavering self-discipline is one of the hardest things to do in life, but man, is it rewarding to be able to master yourself in this way. It will unlock everything we want across our business, career life, health and our fitness. Anything that we want for ourselves will come from being self-disciplined, being able to overcome our emotions, our impulses, and the moment-to-moment feelings that we have. So in this video, I'm giving you one simple tip on how to develop unwavering self-discipline. So stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss it. All right, guys, thank you so much for making your way over to my YouTube channel. My name is David J. Kelly. If you're new here, click that subscribe button, turn on the notifications. I post videos regularly every week about how to become a better, more well-rounded, bigger, badder version of yourself. So click that subscribe button. I will make it worth your time. Without further delay, let's get into it. If you're here, you know the power of self-discipline. There's a reason you're watching this video. And chances are your level of self-discipline is probably not where you want it. Maybe you have specific goals in your life related to your health, your wellness, your physique, your career, financial, whatever, and you feel like you're not getting closer to those goals because of the choices and the actions you're taking are not disciplined. And that's very simply why discipline is so powerful. Right now, you are a certain version, idealized state of yourself, or a non-idealized state of yourself, let's say, for example. You have this vision for yourself of what you want to be, how you want to look, the kind of career or job you want to have, the kind of financial life you want to have, where you want to live, the kind of girl you want to date, or the kind of guy you want to date, or whatever, right? The kind of people you want in your life, the type of friends. And right now, you don't have those things. Or some portion, some blender form of that, something's missing from that, or you feel like you could be doing better than you're doing today, right? So what you see for yourself is this potential in your life. It's this potential that you believe that you can get into and bring into reality. You can manifest it into reality by taking the correct choices and actions in your life. Well, what defines and what will determine whether that remains potential or whether that becomes reality is the choices, the habits, and the actions that you take in your life. So very simply, the difference between whether you end up becoming that or taking steps every day closer to that person that you want to be or the things you want to have in life, or whether you move away from that, is going to be determined once again, by the actions, choices, and habits that you instill in your life. And the real thing here to understand is that it's actually a very simple reason of why we are not able to do that most of the time. And I actually just said it. It's why. It's not how, it's why. Let me explain what I mean by that. When we set out to accomplish something, to transform, to improve our lives in some way, everybody, and this is no fault of your own, I used to do this too, everybody asks, how are you going to do that? How are you going to secure the funding for your business? How are you going to lose the weight? How are you going to graduate college? How are you going to get into the college that you want to? How are you going to win that seat when you're running for office? How are you? It's always how. Wrong question. And what happens is we ask ourselves this. You sit here and go, Dave, you're just a dude from Western Pennsylvania. How in the world are you going to be able to make music that's going to reach across the globe? How are you going to make a song that gets 1 million streams? These are things that people ask us and we ask ourselves. And because of that, we train our minds to think about how. When this is the completely wrong question to ask ourselves. Why? Why do you want to make music to reach 1 million people? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to go to college for that certain major? Why do you want to put on muscle? Why do you want to start that business? If you have some vain, very surface level sort of desire for yourself for why you want to do something, then chances are you're not going to end up doing it. It's that simple, guys. And if you want to enact self-discipline, and self-discipline is a very, very dense topic, but if you want to get better at self-discipline, you can use this one simple trick. Sitting down, grabbing a piece of paper or opening a Google Doc and say, I want to accomplish this. Here's why I want to accomplish this. Here's why I want to transform my life this way. Here's why I want to improve. Because our brains are wired to understand motivation for things, our underlying motivation, our underlying reasons for things. And sometimes those reasons are not made precisely apparent to ourselves, and we need to make them manifestly apparent to ourselves so they're not just floating around our subconscious. So if you start doing this, I promise that your level of self-discipline will improve and will become so much better. So start doing that right now. List out every goal you want to accomplish for yourself or the vision you have for your life, and then write out why you want to have that happen for you. I hope that this one simple tip on how to develop unwavering self-discipline will help you get more of what you want out of your life. Because if you develop a strong why, a strong reason behind doing what you're doing, I promise it will unlock all the doors that you want for you. The same way that having a mindset of abundance will, which if you've not watched that video, I'm gonna link it in the cards here. You need to go watch that next. With that being said, you guys are the best. I love all of you so much. Thank you for the continued support. And if you're new here, once again, welcome to the channel. And I hope that you got some value out of this video. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a great night or day, depending on when you're watching this.